Classified. Internal archival storage. Nonlinear phenomena division. File no. R-7. Internal catalog A-17. Access level 4 or higher. Duplication prohibited. Not for external disclosure. Object R-7. Unofficial designation. The thing that returns. Classification. Anomalous object. Type domestic. Current status. Active. Threat level. Unstable. Reviewed monthly. Internal note. Object R-7 was not discovered through standard procedures. It was not identified during routine monitoring. Its existence became apparent only after an analysis of a series of fatalities initially classified as ordinary household accidents. Only after the sixth documented incident was it determined that all cases shared a common element, an object whose presence was not officially recorded, yet consistently described in witness statements. Object description. A small, mechanical tabletop clock, presumed to be of Soviet-era manufacture. The casing is dark in color, showing no visible damage or signs of aging. The dial is simple, with black numerals. No logos or identifying marks are present. No serial number was found. No manufacturer's stamp. No evidence of repair or replacement of parts. Expert analysis indicates that the internal mechanism does not correspond to any preserved blueprints from the period between 1949 and 1963, nor does it match any known domestic clock models. During multiple inspections, it was observed that the hands move without active mechanical drive. Incident 01. Location, residential district, standard panel housing. Subject, female, age 72. Status, deceased. The official cause of death was classified as an accident, a fall from a stool while replacing a light bulb. According to relatives, the subject had not relocated the clock for many years. After death, the object was found in a different room. Additional statements were dismissed due to the emotional condition of the witnesses. 7 days later, the object was discarded. Incident 02. Subject, male, age 39. Status, deceased. A new tenant of the same apartment. The subject discovered the clock among belongings left in the hallway. During an interview, he stated that the object felt strangely familiar, as if it had always been there. On the third night after moving in, the subject awoke to the sound of the mechanism. The clock was located on the bedside table. Death occurred during sleep. No signs of struggle. No external interference. The clock was again found in the hallway. Seizure and storage. The object was confiscated and placed in isolated storage. After 48 hours, its disappearance was recorded. Surveillance footage showed no movement of the object and no unauthorized presence. Incident 03. The clock was discovered inside the residence of a storage division employee. The subject had no recollection of bringing the object home or interacting with it. On the night of death, neighbors reported a television running for several hours without sound. The body was found seated in an armchair, eyes open, gaze fixed on the clock resting on the armrest. Identified patterns. The object manifests exclusively within living spaces. It appears near areas associated with rest or sleep. It is never observed during relocation. Prior to death, subjects reported a sensation of presence, a compulsive urge to check the time, and a feeling of being observed at eye level. Controlled exposure experiment. A volunteer subject was placed in an isolated room. Instruction: do not touch the object. After 6 hours, the instruction was violated. The subject later stated, "It felt like if I didn't look, time would stop. Not for me, for everything." The subject was found seated, eyes open, facial expression calm. The clock displayed 2 o'clock. The mechanism was not moving. Additional observations. Following the experiment, overnight staff reported hearing ticking without an identifiable source. Multiple staff members described sudden awakenings during sleep, accompanied by the sensation that something was waiting for them to fall asleep again. Storing the object in a fixed location is no longer possible. Updated conclusion. Object R-7 is not aggressive. It does not attack, It does not pursue. It does not coerce. It waits for the moment when a person is no longer fully present in the now. Mandatory recommendations. Do not keep clocks in sleeping areas. Avoid prolonged eye contact with clock faces in darkness. If ticking is heard without a source, do not attempt to locate it. Final note. The object does not require attention. It requires a pause. That moment when you stop looking at time